How we doing, sports fans? Team Justin here. I want to start off and apologize for the late video. No, it's not because my top play lost. It was more so that the Edmonton game was extremely late last night, and I only watched the first period of it, to be honest. Woke up and had some things I had to get done. Finally could get around to getting this video out. But like I said, Edmonton was our top play of the day. It was not a winner. And to be honest, I could tell within the first period it wasn't really looking good for us. It was just that style. The refs were really letting them play last night, and sometimes they do that, and that's just not really what Edmonton's game is. They have very skilled players that want open ice, and they want to use that to their advantage. And the way the refs were calling the game last night, or lack thereof calling penalties, it was kind of like it was a muck 'em up kind of game. And it was kind of a grinder style where Montreal could really get in on a cycle and do some damage. They look good, I'll say that. Montreal, they've kind of been a team battling, I think, a couple of team chemistry things, and they haven't looked good this late, but they came out and skated pretty hard last night and got the W. Kind of bummer, but sometimes that happens. I'm looking to bounce back today. MLB looked good. We took the Brewers plus 190 yesterday, money line versus the Padres. Very entertaining baseball game. Came down bottom of the eighth and bottom of the ninth. Padres had runners on the corners. One time, I think it was the bottom of the ninth, they had a guy on third and second. But Hader did his job, closed out the game. Got the sweep for the Brewers and got us a win yesterday at plus 190, putting us on a nice little baseball run. Which is never a bad thing. Our free play yesterday, it did miss. Kind of shockingly, honestly. Obviously, me and Jimmy had a little side bet going within each other, and I may have gotten a little too cocky too soon, and he was probably loving every minute of that comeback. But my free play, it was up 4-1, beginning to the third, and then it just poured. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Would I still make that same play if it was happening again tonight? 100%. But, you can't win them all, and that was one of those frustrating losses that you take sometimes. But looking to bounce back pretty big today. Today, my free play, I like Dallas regulation over Detroit. Dallas is a very hot team right now, and with that loss for Nashville last night, even with it coming in OT, I mean, Dallas has a lot of game in hand. They are playing really good hockey as of lately. Them and Nashville are both hot, and that last spot in the Central is up for grabs, whether it's Chicago, Nashville, or Dallas. Dallas is right there, kind of on the outside looking in, but they still have those games on all those teams. Granted, you still have to play those games, and you have to win those games. But, I mean, for a team like Dallas, who made a cup run last year, they have the experience, and they know what playoff hockey is all about. You cannot count them out. And I look for them for the big win tonight in regulation versus the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit, another streaky team who's kind of found their legs of as late, but they did sell a lot off at the trade deadline and are building for the future. So don't get me wrong, I think the moves they made were really good moves. But for right now, in the rest of this year in the NHL, I don't see them being as competitive as some of the other teams. And so when I see a line like that, you have to jump on it. And Dallas is a team that needs these wins. They're not counting it out yet. They didn't really sell off anything. They just kind of held what they got. I look for Dallas to get a nice win tonight. But time will tell. I got a couple other plays that I like for our top tier customers, and excited to get those out. For subscribing, if you guys are not subscribers, I highly suggest you do it. As always, we try to do something special for those guys who are subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I'm excited to say that within the next week and a half, we have something coming up for you guys. I don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, but at minimum, it'll be a top tier day for you guys where you get my plays for free. But with that being said, good luck, God bless, grind on, let's go. Time to bounce back, boys.